So our small group has been meeting for about a year now, and all of us have talked lately about how much our lives have changed over the last year. Well, there was a passage at the end of one of the last books we read, The Forgotten God by Francis Chan, and in it he was talking about how he and his elders got together one day and they prayed, and they kind of made a pact that since they were brothers in Christ, and that they sort of decided that they would do anything for each other. They even said that they would raise each other's kids if one of them passed away, and they would give them money if they needed it. And that's kind of how we've grown as a small group, where we all feel that close, that we are a family, and we can share anything with each other and support each other. And it feels really great to meet every Friday.
Yeah, I would agree that my walk with Christ has definitely grown deeper through my relationships with people in my small group. I really do feel like this group is my family, and they have walked through difficulties with me, and I said, you know what, these are the days that I need my small group the most, and I want these people to be with me through this and they did, and they walked me through it, and they prayed me through it, and they loved me through it, and it's just been such a blessing.
But I do like the fellowship and what we learn here about different things in the Bible and different stories that we learn from different people's walk of life. And it is like a family, because some people are closer than others, like your own blood family, so.
I think the best part about being in the small group has been the relationships that you make with the people, and even serving together. We've had opportunities to serve as a small group in different ministries, and I think that where it gets you out of your comfort zone and gets you doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do. So it's been great, and it has been a family. It's been a family that you can rely on consistently in any time of need, prayers, or even if something has happened in your family, that you can call on these people and rely on them.
Spiritually, I would say that I have grown probably the most over the last year, not just because of the accountability, but because of the level of comfort being in a small group brings. It just allows you to open up and ask the silly questions that you just really don't feel comfortable maybe asking on a Sunday when you're around 100 people. It just gives you that time to open up and get feedback and support and encouragement, and people know and they can pray for you, and that prayer is just, and support is so important.
Well, for me, the biggest thing about small group has been going through life together, not only celebrations, which is really great, but also knowing and meeting other people and finding what their struggles are, and it's really comforting to know that I'm not the only one that's struggling here, or I'm not the only one that's going through this and experiencing this. I found that just knowing that everyone is experiencing God in this group, it really helps to show just how evident God is and how real He is in not just my life, but all of our lives. And it's a great testimony just seeing everybody else's walk in Christ, and it's been really helpful for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think that for me, the biggest sort of joy that I've taken in the small group is that we are such a family, and that the relationships that I've created in this group, I don't think ever would have happened without this setting. And to be in it together, I think it's brought us closer together. It's also grown, my walk with Christ has also been strengthened by the accountability that we get from here, and by the discussions. We have fantastic discussions, and the questions are always relevant and interesting and thought-provoking, and it's a great avenue to explore what are some different perspectives. So I really appreciate that about our small group.